Maayad haadlaw. My name is Risha and I was assigned to discuss the Bukidnon's indigenous people. Here is a glimpse of Bukidnon's rich indigenous spirit. To start, here are the main points: the history or the origin, the 7 hills of tribe, traditional clothing, musical instruments, the traditional cultural practices, and the festivals. Now let us begin. Bukidnon are among the traditional ethnic groups in the southern Philippines. They inhabit the northeastern part of Mindanao, the second largest island of the Philippine archipelago. So, the province of Bukidnon indigenous people community can be traced to two ethnical origins, the Manobo and the Bukidnon. The tribe in the province of Bukidnon are indigenous and their names are derived from the rivers or the watershed areas that they inhabited. The Bukidnon have distinct physical characteristics. They usually have slight built bodies, slanting eyelids, relatively high noses with lips that range from medium and brown to light skin color. They speak Binukid, which is distinctive with up and down tone unlike other dialects. The Manobos, on the other hand, usually have Negrito mixtures. The Manobos have small bodies, dark skin, curly hair with broad to flat noses. And the province of Bukidnon has 7 hill tribe. And now we will discuss them. First is a Bukidnon. These are considered the lowlanders, acculturated Bukidnons who have adopted Christian ways and have utilized modern technology living in the lowlands among Christians. Next is the Matigsalogs. Matigsalogs are people living at the Salog River, which is located in Kalangangan, San Fernando, Bukidnon. Next is the Tigwahanons. These are people living along the watershed of Tigwa River and in the Tigwa Salug Valley. They are loud-spoken people and the traders among the hinterland ethnic group. Next is the Umayamnons. These are highly nomadic Bukidnon Manobos with fine skills in beadwork and brass jewelry. The people live along the watershed of Umayam River. They are reserved and quiet, fair skin with prominent cheekbones and wear beaded turban without hair. Next is the Talaandis. These are people from Talakag who choose to call themselves as such when Panamin took custody of them. The women of this tribe are experts embroiderers and patchwork makers, so they are semi-sedentary in moods of living. Next is the Higaonons. Higaonons are normally settled in the province of Bukidnon. Planting of rice, corn, and vegetables is their main means of living. Next is the Manobos. This speaks a quaint, archaic language of their own which cannot be understood by the lowland Bukidnon and other ethnic groups in the province. So now let us rock the different traditional clothing. So, the traditional Bukidnon clothing are remarkable for their most colorful dress. They use dyes acquired from plants and trees, and a typical combination of colors used by the tribes in Bukidnon are red, black, and white. They are renowned for their elaborate use of embroidery, applique, and beadwork. Their dresses are held together by decorative belts with extra embroidered or bead fabric hanging on each side of the hips. Their jackets are made of bright materials stitched together like patchwork with geometric designs from different bright-colored materials. Now let us rock the different tribal accessories that can be found in Bukidnon. So, with their hair combed back, held by headbands with tassels of red or yellow yarn and the end ties in a bun, they wear fan-shaped headdresses made of bamboo sticks or rattan covered with material and decorated with beads, shells, and feathers. Their jewelry includes beaded earrings, bright multicolored bracelets, rings, and anklets with tiny bells attached to them, making musical sound as they walk. They also wear layers of necklaces made of beads, seeds, shells, and old coins. Now let us go to the different musical instruments that can be found here in Bukidnon. So, Bukidnon use a variety of music. So, they are distributed all over the Mindanao, often even identical in construction and in shape. In any case, there is no singing to the accompaniment of musical instrument. These are two groups of musical instruments, those for individual use for enjoying leisure time, courting, and those for social benefit during social gatherings of the family or the whole village community. So, example of that is the bangkikiwan. So, this is an instrument used by the Tigwahanon, a tribe that is located at the Kimbungkong, San Fernando, Bukidnon. And the instrument is made of andalogong tree. This unique instrument is commonly used by the Manobo Matiksalug tribe. Now, let us go to their examples of cultural practices. So, the hungaw, this is a traditional wedding of Panay Bukidnon. Reclaiming an Asian wedding ritual, when the pot of rice, wine with two tayok or bamboo straws are set in the middle, the crowd gathers because the wedding ceremony is about to start. So here is the example of the tayok. The bride hides in a room with 6 other maidens while the groom patiently waits to be called. The parents of the bride and the groom are gathered together with 2 arbitrators, usually respected elders in the community. The bride is represented by the tigbabaye and the groom by the tiglalaki. And dialogue takes place as they make agreements to what is best for the young couple. So that is the tayok, the bamboo straws that is put in the middle. And the other family members are gathered together while waiting for the bride. Another cultural practices they have is agampo. So this is an annual ritual. As you can see, an old man speaking in his own language. So it is held every January. It involves a prayer to Magbabaya for the preservation, protection, and proper use of the 7 most important things on earth: the land, water, tree, fire, air, sound, beliefs, traditions. So here you will see a chicken is being killed. So the chicken is part of their offering to Magbabaya or Manama. That is their god. So they will offer this chicken to their god. And another cultural event they have is the Kaamulan Festival. So this is the gathering of the 7 tribes of Bukidnon to celebrate diversity, culture, pride, and unity. Each tribe showcases their own tribal costumes, dances, and products. Kaamulan is dubbed as the only authentic ethnic festival celebrated in the whole Philippines, wherein we celebrate the richness of Bukidnon in terms of culture, ethnicity, and language. Truly, Bukidnon is rich in arts, history, and culture. So that is all. Here are my reference. Thank you so much. Salamat kung kay Madaktel. Salamat. Again, my name is Risha Matila. Thank you.